Hello, this is David Dean, and I've been having a blast with the new Event Mythic Hero and the new Tiger Assault Rifle that's in the store. But now it's time to get back to what is my actual favorite part of Save the World, soloing Storm Shield defenses. We are getting ready for Twine Peaks Storm Shield defense number 3. And once again, we have a new amplifier to put down. We don't have a choice about it. For Storm Shield Defense number 2, you had a choice between two amplifiers, one to the west and one to the south. And whichever one you put down on 2, you're forced to do the other one on 3, which in this case will be to the west, which means unfortunately I did have to get rid of my geyser trap. But hopefully we will be able to build more of those later on in the zone. I went ahead and built up the amplifier. If you look in the description and click show more, you can see a link to how I do my amplifier builds and all the other Storm Shield defenses I have soloed. But for this one, the new amplifier, you can get attacked either from the north or from the west. From the north side, you once again kind of have a wishbone here, where they're going to be attacking from down here in this valley area, and some of them will come up this way and some will come up over here. Big problems over here is you get lava balls crashing down, destroying everything you build. I had put wood floors there just to mark out where I could and couldn't build. And the other thing is this ridge, which you cannot build floors on. And the other thing is the Storm Shield is really close. As I said, you can get attacked from the west here, and the amplifier is 1, 2, 3. 3 tiles off of the Storm Shield defense. And you will see this every time you do a new Storm Shield defense in Twine Peaks. Every single Storm Shield defense has you place a new amplifier. And that amplifier, at least on one side, will be extremely close to the Storm Shield defense. So what I may end up having to do here is we will do the best build we can on it. But when we first run Storm Shield defense number 3 on the first wave, if things are going good on the first wave, which is usually or actually always on the home base, I will take off, leave my traps to do their job, and come over here to finish building before we get the actual spawns over here attacking Amplifier B. We can go ahead and start off with the west side since there's hardly anything I can do for building. So we'll just make the best of it. And to understand this spawn point, didn't go over that, it's going to be spawning from the west. But there's only one path they can come in from the west from, because right down here, there's actually an amplifier down there for in the future. And so nothing can get through right there. The main spawn point will be over here kind of more to the northwest. And everything has to get up here by walking up this one ramp right there. And then they will come over here and walk straight up this ramp to your amplifier. So this, if you enjoy doing launchers to send Huska flying, this is a great place to be doing that. And so I'm going to do the best I can right now with what I can build. But like I said, I'll run over here and finish it when I'm actually doing the Storm Shield defense. And talking about traps, because I did do that insane grind in order to get the new Mythic Hero, I targeted missions that had schematic XP and reperks for rewards. So I was able to level up my traps a good distance. I got my Ceiling Electric Field at 106 with decent perks on it. The gas trap not only got 106, but I leveled up the categories as far as I could, so I got most of them up to rare. And then I leveled up the freeze trap. So finally I can start using this freeze trap. I have not been able to use it before because I hadn't leveled it up. It has 3 impacts on it, which is just great. And that determines whether the husk gets frozen or not. And then 2 reload speeds. And then a duration, which is all pretty nice. It will be limited where I use this, but just great to have another new trap. I finally got the floor launcher leveled up. Once again, 3 impacts and 2 reload speeds, and then increased building health. Not too worried about durability on it. The dynamos I had leveled up before. And then my favorite trap in the game. And I may have overdid it on the impact and knockback, but I really want to see how far I can send Husk a-flying with a maxed out wall launcher. So that is going to be great fun to see in the future. At least I hope it is. And then I got 1 durability on it. In truth, I would kind of recommend you put reload speed on at least 1, if not 2 perks. But I wanted to max it out just kind of more for entertainment value. And then I did upgrade the rarity of my retractable floor spikes from epic to legendary and leveled it up as far as I could. And it has decent stats on it. Still need to level up the perks quite a bit. Not going to be using any ceiling zappers right now. Need to work on those. But I did also level up wall darts. Only got it up to 3 stars. But now we can start putting down wall darts a few places. And of course the wooden floor spikes. So just to show you what I'm working with. Kept getting requests for that. And here we're going to have always a favorite. My timeout room. And won't be able to get to the other side of that. So basically, we're really simple here. Anything coming in from over there, from this pathway, coming around, it's going to be getting hit by the launcher. On the other side of this, I can't put up the traps now, but like on the other side of this wall here, I will have floor launchers and a wall launcher on this one on the other side, sending them off into that great big pit down below. But like I said, I really can't do too much building on this right now. So we will do what we can back here. And actually this is a great place for one of those freeze traps. Not much is going to get up here. I don't like using freeze traps in the beginning of the trap tunnels because they can cause the husk to get all clogged up there. But this is at the very end of it, so no issue. And we got that there. Let's see, up here, I'm actually going to do another floor piece. And to switch that around. Come on. Oh, that's why. I got a piece up here I need to change out. Don't tell me it's impossible. Why is that not letting me change it? There we go. So put these 2 down, put that one up. There we go. So now we're going to have 2 floor launchers. Anything coming back up here is going to hopefully get launched by the floor launchers up to the 45s and sent back down here into this trap tunnel, or into this area where it'll get hit by the wall launcher back into the timeout room. So hopefully that will work as planned, and go ahead and throw up a gas trap here. And that is why I'm keeping this ceiling piece open. And actually, just to make sure they don't go too far, we will put a wall up there. And if I get the chance, I'll put wall darts on that, so they're getting shot in the back. But unfortunately, you really can't do too much with this to start off with. We might as well go ahead and put in some walls here with some dynamos just to do a little extra damage if anything does get up this far. But for the west side, this is pretty much all you can do. So like I said, I will be running over and adding to it later when I'm actually running the Storm Shield Defense mission. This side, at least I can build up some. I can't build up this corner, which I absolutely hate. But we'll deal with that problem when we have to deal with it. Over here, as you can see, I put down the wood floors to find out where the lava ball hits and what gets destroyed. And these 2 are good. And this is in line. This is where all the husks spawning down here want to end up going to the amplifier right down the middle. So I'm going to help them out. I'm going to put a staircase here just so they can walk up, hopefully without issue or problem. And then as they're walking up, we will eat them up with traps. At least that's the plan. And so once they get up here, let's see. I wanted to stick out a timeout room. Actually, we can do it over here. So we will do 2 timeout rooms over here. All right, there we go. So anything coming up here on that walkway. And the other thing is, can I place... I want to place a wall over there on those 2 tiles for coming up the ramp to force everything over here. But once again, can't do it right now, so I will come back and do it during the storm shield defense. And so get the timeout rooms over here set up. And let's see, on this one, now we'll leave it a full wall. There's no reason to go half wall. Sometimes I like the half walls there if I'm going to be using electric ceiling fields, just so they can do the zap over the half wall. And if I use wall darts on the ends, you make that a half wall so the wall darts can shoot over it. But not too worried about that right now. Here, since we are getting the mobs coming in really fast and heavy, we will go with the retractable floor spikes. If I did freeze traps, there's a chance it could cause a clog, and I don't want that. And let's see here, go with the dynamo. And this is where you want to be putting your ceiling electric field, just to be hitting all the mobs as they're coming up. And actually, I'm not going to be able to get a trap on that yet. But as I said, I will be running over here basically in panic mode to finish off these trap tunnels. And let's see, here we really want to hit it up hard on the gas traps, taking out everything. And then over here, we're going to switch it around. It looks like the lava, hopefully they don't blow this up, the lava ball falling from the sky. Here it comes. Nope, it looks like we're safe. And we're going to do 2 more timeout rooms. So if they make it through this one, getting shot over to the east, they get through over here, and they get shot to the west. Here, I will be using the freeze traps, because basically only thing getting through here should be the smashers and the husky husk. And we're going to stick with the gas traps. Just eating them up once again. Wall here. And some dynamos. Alright, and then here we will do a wall, or a row of the wooden floor spikes, because they do 30% reduction in movement speed, just giving more chance for all the traps to eat them up as they're coming down here. And then we get to this last wall. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this, with the launcher setting them back. If there is anything coming up through here, let's see. I'm going to put down just this floor here. So anything trying to basically come up this ramp, if they get around the other defenses, they got to beat through this before they can do any damage or get to the amplifier. And before the storm shield defense, when I'm running it, once again, I will run out there, get underneath this, and place gas traps on the underneath side of these to take out those mobs that try to come through that way. But if they do actually get through it, then we're going to make walls here. So they pound through the floor, they get up here, hopefully they will come around, get hit by the launcher, and sent back. And then they're going to be coming through here, and I will get back to this, because remember we had a wishbone, so we need to get to the other side of that wishbone. And basically, I really want to set this up so that any lobbers cannot get close enough to the amplifier to do damage to it without going into the trap tunnels and getting eaten up by the trap tunnels. So we will go ahead and once again, we're setting up. And this one's going to be a little bit different. I am seeing how far with the wall launchers I can send these things back. So instead of doing a 2x2, this is a 3x3. So, and since it is so much a bigger area, I will do half walls here. And I have no idea how this is going to work out. Because it might be that if a smasher gets sent back here, he may just decide to beat down this wall to go straight over, or he might come back here like he's supposed to and go over. So once again, it's all an experiment, and hopefully you guys will learn from any mistakes I make on this. And in the very back area, I'm doing the freeze traps, because I don't think all that many will go back that far. We'll do the retractable floor spikes in the middle, and then do the wooden floor spikes to reduce them. And I just want to make sure the ones I have crafted right now, yeah, they have that massive impact. So they're not going off all that fast, but when they do go off, they're hitting hard. And hopefully it's hard enough that one hit is enough to send a smasher flying. And since we have this bigger area, why don't we go with wall darts here? Or this big 3x3 area. And once again, we have the ceiling electric fields. And let's see. So this is going to have anything that gets hit over here is going to get hit by that wall dart, that wall dart, that wall dart. And this ceiling electric field is going to go off in a 1-tile radius, hitting everything around it. So it could get interesting. All right, over here, because we're going to put a wall launcher right here at the beginning, just to kind of thin out how many are going through. Wall launcher over here, and we will do the wall darts over here, hitting the targets. So now the wall launcher hits them here, sends them over here, and this wall launcher will send them back down where they came from. So not too bad. So this should clean out the vast majority of them. Actually, I'm not going to put any half walls or anything in there, because already if they're getting knocked back 3 tiles, there's a chance they're not going to come the way they're supposed to. And if I put in half walls, that chance increases. So we'll leave it as is. Let's see, go ahead, and then it'll come up here and to be joining the other trap tunnel, hopefully. So let's see, get back up here, and actually we can put another timeout room, because we love our timeout rooms. Let's see, hopefully this will work. I'm taking a little bit of a risk here. Actually taking a lot of risk, but hey, that's part of the fun of the game. I was going to make it so they walk through right through here, but I want them to come down here with the other tunnel, giving me one more chance to hit them with a timeout room, or a launcher in a timeout room, back into here. And yeah, if this doesn't kill them, but yeah, elemental smashers, waves of elemental smashers coming at me. It just takes an enormous amount of damage and traps to be able to take them out. So hopefully this will all work. And here we will do wall darts in the back. Dynamos on the side. Gas trap up top. Once again, a launcher over here. And let's see, wall darts. Put in a floor, and we are almost done with this. Nope, did not want that. We want the freeze trap. And up here. And let's see. Do we want a half wall? Yeah, here would be a great place for a half wall. So they just have to walk a little bit further, which means the launcher has more chances to send them flying back. before they drop down here, joining up with the other tunnel. Once again, launchers send them flying. Here, dynamo, here, freeze trap. On this one, wooden floor spikes. Here, it really doesn't matter, but we'll go with gas traps. All right. So we got this pretty well set up. Hopefully, originally I was going to have them come in here. I'll tear that down later, or we may just leave it as it is for right now. And then everything coming up right here to the amplifier. And I kind of like it. Before I was putting up little half walls like this next to the 45, and sometimes the smashers charge them and sometimes they don't. So I'm going to leave them off for now. Hopefully won't need them. But we're going to go with that. And this, as I said, I'm going to leave this just in case they decide to smash through this wall. If they do so, then they just fall in this area and join the trap once again. And once again, wall launcher. So there we go. That is basically it. I will, let's see, be putting down, we might as well use stone here because nothing's going to really try to break through it. And this is just so anything walking on it will take damage from my heavy base, which does electric floor damage. But going over to the other ones, I was really hoping to expand on that. And let's see. Yeah, we're all good. We did everything we can for right now over there. But for these, I was hoping to expand the tunnel out. But when I got over here, it's still right on the edge. Can't even heal what got damaged from last time. So we're going to just add some more launchers. Let's see, that should be all right here. I wish this is one of the few places that actually having the sorry. What? Oh, I know what's wrong. Having the tire traps would be great for right here on this ramp, just to slow them down and knock them back down the hill. Unfortunately, haven't leveled those up. So that is good there. I don't think these traps went off enough times to make it an issue. They're looking good. And then down in this trap tunnel, once again, the storm shield barely went back at all. So I really can't get in here to do what I want with it. I can put a launcher on there, which is nice. But the rest of us, no luck. This one's been used 20 or 15 times. So we'll just leave it as is. And this one's long enough that if anything goes wrong, should be able to take it out without a problem. And let's hit this jump pad. Over here to the Pit of Doom. On the home base, pretty much, or actually it can only get attacked from this east side now. So every time at the start of every single storm shield defense, we're going to get attacked here. I have the ceiling electric field for taking them out on their spawn point. If they try to sneak around the rock here, they have double floor launchers with double 45s, sending them off the cliff to their doom. And then over here, where you got the lava ball constantly coming in and destroying everything, they have to walk up this ramp getting hit by launchers the whole time. I did make a change. This used to have a wall here, so they had to walk around. But I decided to take out that wall and just have them walk through. And hopefully it works. And then it has floor to 45s. But with my Pit of Death, before I did not have... Oh, and now I'm out of them. The wall darts leveled up yet. So I can go ahead and do that. And while I'm crafting those, over here, I believe I can put down a floor here. Maybe here. And let's see. Take that out, and we will do a metal floor. need to get that lava ball to come down just to test something out. But over here, everything is getting knocked down into this pit. It should be far enough that they are taking damage from that fall, and some pretty good damage. And then when they land here, they're getting the retractable floor spikes and the wall darts, just eating them up, and even some dynamos. Come through here, you got the gas trap, more dynamos. Well, that's going to get taken out. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to put a half wall there. Whoops, did it. And we're going to do that. Alright, so another launcher here, so anything that gets knocked down there and actually makes it up this way will get hit back down. And in truth, I want to take out this ceiling. I know I lose my gas trap that way, but I'm pretty sure my wall launcher can hit these husks back far enough that they can go back into the pit of death area and be eaten up by all the other traps. So we're going to take that one out. And then we will do gas traps up here. And that looks good. Here we will do the wooden floor spikes just to slow down the husks to make sure they get hit by the wall launcher. And yeah, they should go flying straight back here on top of all these traps again and again and again until we kill them. Unfortunately, yeah, as I've said before, the elemental husk, you just have to beat on them like crazy before they actually die. So there you go. That is everything for getting ready for Storm Shield Defense number 3. As I said, when I run it, the first attack should come over here. So I probably will watch that for a little bit just to show you guys what is going on. And then I will take off running to build up the rest of Amplifier B. And I will come back in here and 3-tier all the metal and just make sure the build's good. So take care, have a great day, and looking forward to Storm Shield Defense 3. See how that goes.